So if you want faces like these, you need to visit here, Miniatur Wonderland in Hamburg. Nestled in the warehouses of the historic Hamburg dock and warehouse area, you'll find yourself walking across bridges in between the warehouses over the rivers and inlets and canals. We went for a short trip, couple of days over to Hamburg to visit Miniatur Wonderland. Fantastic experience and something highly recommended. So if you like to see what that's like, keep watching. Right at the end of the video there's a surprise for you, especially if you use aviation fans. But let's get on with the video. Nestled in the warehouse district in Hamburg and the historic docks area, you'll find Miniatur Wonderland. On entry, you're greeted with fantastic examples of dedication towards model making. The first model we come across is this hillside district and town with a model railway there to scale. We move across and there's a football stadium filled with people at a concert, and the level of detail is just amazing. We move even further to a canyon scene with a high-speed rail going through tunnels and the rivers flowing underneath, and move along to the fields of the canyon below and the details of the people in boats below in the kayaking down the waterway is absolutely amazing. If you'd like to visit here, its availability can be limited in the holiday period, but I'd keep watching, keep checking those. Include a virtual experience with your ticket and you'll find you'll be able to get access sooner rather than later. But if you just want tickets to this and none of the VR experiences, then you might have to wait, but get on that waiting list and get over here. It's brilliant. You see the cityscape scenes and the buses all to scale. And then we move across to carnival time and all the moving exhibits dancing away. But it doesn't stop there. Soon day turns to night and all the lights come on the models, and you have a nighttime scene with all the flashes from the cameras and all the lights in the buildings are on, all the headlights of the cars are on, and it gives you a great feel of what a city scene's like in the night time. Here we have Rio de Janeiro, Christ the Redeemer on the mountain, looking down over Rio and the Copacabana beach. All the headlights on the cars and all the lights on the buildings. Such incredible detail. And then we move across to another city scene, and the train's moving away from the stations, and you've got Las Vegas over the back, and you may have noticed just to the left there was a space shuttle ready for takeoff. We'll come back to that in a moment, but here we see a harbour scene, and then I noticed just to the left the tower actually started moving away, and we was treated to something quite special, a nighttime takeoff by the space shuttle from one out of this world experience to another for the space shuttle. It's great, but you see Las Vegas here over the back, and the skyscrapers and towers, and here it goes. The space shuttle's ready for takeoff. The countdown commences and off it goes. Back to daytime scenes, and we find a windmill next to the train tracks and the sheep and the farmyard scene behind it. The level of detail of Miniatur Wonderland is just great. You'll find a canteen on site, to eat and drink halfway round. But then we take care of the lower levels and move our way up the stairs to the final exhibit on your trip round, and the best so far. It's a real life-size working airport, together with all the aircraft you can possibly imagine at an airport, and then of course this, the Millennium Falcon, ready for its journey off to wherever it may go. All the aircraft are at stands, and you have a working airport with working ground vehicles and a working runway, and the aircraft take off and land, and yeah, it's just fantastic. I spent such a long time here with my son, just watching all the movements at the airport, and it's fantastic. Here we have a DHL 757 departing off into the clouds. Then the night time falls on the airport. The scene lights up, the airport lights come on, the ground vehicles lights come on, the aircraft lights come on, and it could be the real thing. You could be looking down at an airport you're flying over. It's just fantastic. The level of detail at Miniatur Wonderland is just great. And here we see nighttime departures and arrivals. The aircraft make their way to the stands. But I wanted to get a good look at the runway, and we moved our way round to the other side and waited a couple of moments to take our place at the front, and you're greeted with fantastic views of all the aircraft taxiing to the runway and holding short of the runway while they wait for their turn to take off, and in between the arrivals. It's just great. I'll let you take a good look at this, and I'll see you in a moment. You find belugas and the ground services response teams practicing in the distance there. Really fantastic day out, and would highly recommend you visit Miniatur Wonderland in Hamburg. We spent such a long time looking at this airport with all the movements, and we had to leave. We took this selfie on the way out. Big cheesy grins on our faces. Great experience, great day, and we made our way back to Hamburg Airport. Hamburg Airport is worth a mention in this video too. Once you, before you actually get airside, you can actually go onto a terrace behind McDonald's on the middle floor, and you've got great views of the apron, and go airside, and there's plenty of seating overlooking the apron and all the movements at Hamburg Airport, and a great variation of aircraft too. I'll let this play out. It's a bit different again this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a little a video of some footage from our visit to Hamburg I had on the laptop, and I thought I'd share it with you. But I'll leave you here with the start up of a Emirates 777, and I'll catch you again very soon.